It's time now for a look at least in local sports and sports benches clearing brawl at Tuesday's first round matchup in the state playoffs between Wayne County and Spalding High School and girls basketball took place at the Benny Radcliffe Arena in Jesup. Coach Kayla Hawes reports that no one unfortunately seriously injured, but states the game at the beginning was very physical from both teams. Officials were not calling fouls and letting physical play take place. At one point before the half, with about 3:36 left to go till halftime, the punch was thrown and a fight broke out between players. Cheerleaders joined in. Fans came down on the court. Just an ugly, embarrassing scene took place at the high school sporting event. Words like embarrassing, sad, unfortunate, all being used to describe what occurred yesterday afternoon. Still waiting on an official statement from someone at the school, but so far have not received any. As a result, the GHSA has ruled that both teams are disqualified, kicked out of the event. So Stars Mill, who won their game yesterday, gets a free pass to the Elite Eight in the girls' bracket. Both schools are facing fines and suspensions. The suspensions take effect next season. A lot of questions remain. All sporting events are considered school events, and fighting leads to suspensions. Another question is will anyone be arrested and charged with any criminal charges? Because looking at the video, one could assume that several could be charged with assault. Punches are being thrown. At one point, one girl is on the ground with three girls on top of her and just punching her. Again, make no mistake, the video is ugly. Coach Hobbs says meetings are planned today at the school to discuss the next steps. The question being raised is, was there security at the game? Security arrived after the fight broke out, and security escorted the Spalding team out of the gym to their school bus. But on the video, there doesn't seem to be a police presence. Again, this morning, a lot more questions than answers. Hopefully, we'll get an official statement from the school later today. Sad reality is that the GHSA has spoken, and they've disqualified both teams. Fortunately, not a lot of fans from Spalding attended the game. If this was a weekend game in a more crowded gym with the fans coming onto the court, this could have been a lot worse. Scenes are bad enough. Several videos are out there on social media. School system has their official video, and again, that video being looked at and dissected. And again, questions remain besides being knocked out of the state event. What, if any, punishment is handed down to the individual players involved in the brawl? Again, school sporting events are considered school activities, and the school has punishment for those who fight at school. One could argue, again, what took place last night was an assault. So again, the question is, will anyone be criminally charged from last night's fight? All those questions unanswered at this time. Again, WIFO-FM waiting on an official statement from someone from the school system. We did talk with Coach Hobbs last night to make certain that she was okay and no one seriously injured. She said she's been coaching a long, long time, and this has not ever happened to one of her teams. Talked with high school principal Brett McDaniel, and he says he'll learn more today and get back with us. Reached out to school superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly. We haven't gotten any response. In other sporting events, the high school varsity baseball team defeated Vidalia Tuesday night 4-2. We'll be back in action this Friday at the Georgia Dugout Club tournament at Emerson, Georgia. That first game at 6 p.m. this Friday. Have it for you here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. Last night, several pitchers took to the mound. Logan Scarborough threw the first two innings. Kay Lynn threw the next three and struck out seven batters. Isaiah Lee pitched the sixth, and Grayson Spill and Palmer Lamb closed out the seventh. Line scores from last night: Wayne County 4 runs on just 4 hits. Vidalia 2 runs on 3 hits. Again, next game Friday against Loganville from Emerson, Georgia. JV over at Pierce last night, they blow them up by a final of 22-1. In middle school baseball, Arthur Williams continues to roll. They defeated Richmond Hill 7-1. Cohen Murphy and Ashton McGrady did the pitching. At the plate, Malachi Lightsey having an excellent season. Went 4 for 4 with 3 singles and a triple. Rowan Dunham, another good night. Had 3 hits, a single, double, and a triple, and drove in 3 runs. The varsity soccer teams in action at home hosting Atkinson County. Varsity girls win their match by a final of 3-1. Goals by Danny Brantley, Ireland Rivero, and Ellie Harrison. The boys win a 2-1 matchup as Emmanuel Herrera scores both goals. For Wayne County, Edgar Vasquez had an assist. Varsity tennis team successful in their first region match of the season. They both win by a score of 5-0. There's going to be another athletic signing today. Bradley Wood, football player, defensive lineman, signs with Ripon College, and that taking place today at 10 a.m. at the high school auditorium. All-region boys basketball team has been selected, and Wayne County had several players selected. One on the second team, Dwayne Smith. A couple honorable mentions, Robert Schaffler and Gavin Hilton. Player of the year in the region was Tolan Daughtry from New Hampstead. New Hampstead's coach Jeff Williams was named coach of the year. First team was Caleb Jones from BC, Bryce Wembley from Burke, Braylon Butterworth from the Islands, Zach Wells, Southeast Bullock, A.J. Williams, New Hampstead, Antoine Yeomans, New Hampstead, and LaDon Bryan from BC. And the all-region boys basketball team announced this week. Finally, in sports, don't forget the Men's Golf Association at the Pine Forest Country Club gearing up for the Winter Blues Golf Tournament. It's a 3-person shamble and scramble, a 27-hole one-day event. Lunch will be provided, a fried chicken lunch. Again, if you'd like to enter your team in, the cost is $330 per team. Simply contact the Pro Shop this week. The number is 912-427-6505. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.